All right, what's going on, friends? In this video, I'm going to be talking about this dehumidifier. Now, this is a dehumidifier from Alorair. Now, they sent me this dehumidifier just to do a review on it and let you guys know what I think of it. But the crazy thing is, I understand they sent this to me, but I just recently had a guy come through my house and do like a mold assessment on my house because we found out we have a little bit of mold in one of our closets down here in my basement. And he said, some of my problem here in my basement is because I have too much humidity in my basement. You would think like keeping your basement at around 50% humidity is good. But I don't know, maybe some of you guys will think I'm crazy. That does feel comfortable. But they really say you should try to keep your humidity in your basement around 35%. Because if you have mold, the spores on mold are so small you would never see them. But any kind of if that spore goes anywhere, if you have moisture anywhere, it's going to help that mold grow. So the best thing is if you keep your basement dry and your house drier, you cannot, even if you had some mold, it's not going to ever be able to spread because you won't have no humidity for it to spread. You need that moisture for that mold to grow. Now I have about 1,000 square foot basement. This one here is good for 1,000 square foot. You can buy their dehumidifiers to dehumidify a lot larger areas if you want. But now I'm actually going to get 2 of these for my 1,000 square foot basement because my basement is like cut up into different rooms. If your basement is wide open, I kind of recommend getting one of their bigger units. I don't recommend get one for the exact 1,000 square foot. If you have 1,000 square foot basement, I recommend getting one a little larger for that. Or if you have a basement like mine that's cut up, I have like one really big room and then like a small like bedroom and then another room right here where my pellet stove is. You can kind of, yeah, you can see my pellet stove right there. So I'm actually going to put 2 of them in here. And the guy that came through my house actually said, which I've never heard before. Let me know down in the comments if you heard this before, but he says the best thing actually to do in this basement is to actually hang this from my ceiling. He says that will help pull the moisture like from my floor. He said my floors don't feel wet, but he says they're actually, he had a little device he could put on my floor and it came out to really high moisture levels. But so it's going to pull that moisture up and out. And this dehumidifier is actually going to be awesome. It's got a little weight to it. It is under 40 pounds, but there's no tank in it. So you can tell this thing is built like a beast. You can drain it out of this little plug right here. You can naturally drain it, or the one I have here, it actually has a pump in it. So if you would want to put it on the floor, you can, and it will pump this anywhere you want. You could, this little tube right here, it's a little smaller tube. That tube is 19.6 foot long. So you could pump this, I don't know, out a window. You don't want to probably keep your window open all the time, but you could pump it into a drain. You could pump it into a deep sink. If you have a drain in your floor in your basement, you could pump it from one area of your basement into that drain, or you could naturally drain it too. It just comes with this tube here. This one here is for right here, the bigger spot. This is 6.5 foot. And you can actually also with this one here, if you want to pump this, it will pump 19.6 foot vertically. So you can pump it straight up, which is really awesome. So you don't have to ever worry about draining this. Your dehumidifiers you normally would buy at like a big box store, you have to always go down and pull them out and dump them, and then you forget, or you go on vacation for a week and the thing fills up so it doesn't do anything. This is going to be so much better. So much better. I can dehumidify 70 pints per day with this. And this is one of their smaller units really, but this is still a little beast of a unit. It is like, it's about 15 by 11 by 11, right around that. A little bit bigger, but it's really close to that size. It only runs about 50 decibels, so it's going to be really quiet. That's really not that loud at all. Comes with a 5-year warranty, and it only runs 2.9 amps. And if you have no clue what that means, that pretty much means it's really not going to use that much power, so it shouldn't run your electric bill through the roof at all. You'll probably hardly even notice it. Another nice thing this does have, it has an auto restart feature. So if your electricity where you live goes turns on and off, you know, you lose your power a lot. If the power comes back on, it will automatically start back up, so you don't have to worry about starting this. That would be really nice too. Like, it's, say you live like in Florida and you go away for the summer to go somewhere where it's not so flipping hot out, and you actually have a dehumidifier running in your house. You don't ever have to worry about that thing shutting off if your power blinks or your power turns off and turns back on. So that would be really awesome for something like that. It also has an auto defrost mode. So that's pretty much if you would want to run this in like a crawl space, and your crawl space gets kind of colder, it could frost up, but it will defrost by itself. So it's able to run in colder situations. Another nice thing about this dehumidifier is it is a US based company, which I really like that because I live here in the United States. So you got this side here. Like I said, it has that drain port there. All right, then you come around. This is where the air is going to blow out. This port right here, you can actually hook up a remote to it. So I can hook a remote up to this, like wired in. And then, like, say you'd put this in maybe your laundry room or in your crawl space would be really good. So you could run that remote up into your living quarters so you can kind of monitor what it's doing. Or you can run it through Ethernet and do the same thing. So that's a pretty cool feature. And you come around to this side. This is where you do all the setting. You can set it for to keep your room at a certain humidity level, which is awesome. You got a GPP mode. Drain, this is going to be so if you want to if you want that pump to pump it, or if you want it to like gravity drain, you're going to have to use this button. Then you got the on off button. Let's turn it on. There, it's on, and it is set to pump. I think I have my drain set right now. Let's set I want my humidity level way lower than that. I think I'm going to set it as low as it goes for now. How high does this go to? Oh my gosh, 35. There we go. Oh, and that right before 35 was CO, so that would continuously go. There, my humidity level is already at 39, so I don't got to go that low. But that's because it's kind of cold out here right now, so I don't have too much humidity here in my basement. That's not too loud. You can probably barely hear that here on the video. That's going to be nice. Then on this side, you will have a filter. So we can pull this off, replace it. I think you can even clean this out. Let me see. Definitely think you could clean this out. So it'll suck air through there. So if you'd want to just spray this out like in your sink, you're going to blow water through this side. And then once it gets too bad, you can get a new one. And there's like foam around the edges. That's just going to help keep that quiet. I got this sitting in this bucket right now. Has a nice carrying handle on the top. This is just a quick video just to show you this dehumidifier. I might make another video on this once I get both of these in and I got them hanging from my ceiling so I can show you guys how I did that. My first initial thoughts on this, definitely right off the bat, it definitely seems like it's going to be a really, really nice dehumidifier. This is definitely not your cheap little big box store dehumidifier. This should last me a long time. I like it. I know you guys are just going to have to take my word for it. I really think you would like one of these. And the price of this is really, I really don't think it's that much different than buying one of the junkier ones at one of the big box stores. Not, at least not this one. This is one of their smaller ones. It's really not that bad a price. I'll have a link to this right down in my description. If you want to buy one of these right off of Amazon, I'll put a link right down there for their website too if you want to go to their website. All right, well, thanks for watching. Give this video a thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. And if you have any questions, leave me a comment down below. Even if it's just let me know where you guys live, or you got a wet basement, or you've seen one of these. Maybe you guys have one of these and you really like it. Let some of my subscribers know that. But hit that subscribe button to help support my channel. God bless and have a great day.